Hello, you are welcome to another exciting episode here on Pious Football, where I bring you all the latest in transfer news. We do a tactical analysis of games and also discuss pertinent issues about football that you don't hear anywhere else. Now, it's been a while since you heard from me. I've had to do one or two things, but of course, I'm making a comeback on a big bang because the Ghana Blackstars squad is out. The squad for the 2026 FIFA World Cup in the US, Canada, and Mexico. And of course, our manager Otto Addo was unveiled today at the GFA headquarters at 11 a.m. Just this morning. And of course, in line with that unveiling, he also added the squad to play the double header against Mali in Bamako, and of course the home game against Central African Republic at the Baba Yara Stadium. So of course, I'm not here to give you the squad. I'm sure by now you know the names of the players who have been called up, and of course the notable absentees, courtesy Andre Dede Ayew, the captain of the Black Stars, missing from the squad. But I'm here. The story here is to give you the reasons why the players you see have been called up, and those that you don't see have not been called, or they've been left out. Okay, so I'll start with Andre Dede Ayew, the captain of the side. He's been the captain for quite some time now. He's the most capped Black Stars player for the national team. So I mean, his absence is obviously going to make the headwaves and a lot of noise on social media about why he has not been called. But about 2 or 3 weeks ago, there were rumors that there's going to be a change in policy at the national team. At the national team level, Coach Otto Addo communicated to GFA executives and of course the GFA president Ket Okreku that he is trying to transition the team to a more youthful, energetic side. Okay, so he's going to phase out a couple of the old faces that we have seen over the years now. So I mean, he said during the press conference in answering why Andre Dede Ayew was conspicuously missing from the lineup, making that assertion that he called Andre on the line to inform him that he was going to leave him out of the squad because he's trying to change strategy. Going forward, he's trying to use a more youthful side at the national team level. And of course, I mean, it reflects in the names that we are seeing in the call-ups. Got someone like Francis Abu. Francis Abu plays for Cercle Brugge in Belgium. I mean, he's one of those guys who are making their maiden appearance to the national team. Look at someone like Ibrahim Suleimana, plays for Cagliari in Italy, a defensive midfielder. He's been really great this season. Of course, he's had 2 goals already in the second half of the season. A very good defensive midfielder, but has a weakness in passing. His passing range is quite poor, but of course he's 21 years, so he's still developing. I'm sure that his passing will develop with time. Now if you look at another new player like Thomas Asante, who plays for West Bromwich Albion, he's coming in to replace the injured Inaki Williams. Inaki Williams got injured before the call-up. I'll make I'll give you more information about the injured players very soon. Now, another player I want to talk about is Ebenezer Annan, who plays for Novi Poza in Serbian League. He's actually playing there on loan from Bologna in Italy. So that is that one for you. And then of course we have Frederick Annan, the goalkeeper from Kumasi Asante Kotoko, who is making his debut for the national team in a competitive fixture because he was called up in the friendlies in March where we played against Nigeria and Uganda. So that is it for the incomers, the newcomers in the team. All of them have a very youthful age, somewhere ranging from 19 to 23 years. So it gives you an idea that Otto Addo's assertion that he's trying to change policy and strategy to a more youthful side. I mean, you are going to see that over the coming call-ups. Okay, as we keep playing in the qualifiers. Now, what are the other names that are missing? Now we have Dede Ayew. Dede Ayew, like I said, was told he was not going to be called because the team, according to the coach Otto Addo, is moving or transitioning to a more youthful side, a more dynamic side, and so they want the old faces to be phased out. And Andre Dede Ayew is kind of in that bracket. And of course, we have Dennis Odoi. Dennis Odoi, being 34 years old, right back, has been phased out, and of course we have Tariq Lamptey and Alidu Seidu in that right back position. Now, of course, we have also Baba Idrisu out injured. He got injured, so he couldn't be called. Joseph Pencil also got a hamstring, playing in the MLS, so he's also out. And of course, we have Daniel Amate. A lot of people are saying even if he wasn't injured, he wasn't going to be called because of his age, and part of that, matured, experienced players who the coach is looking to move on. So Daniel Amate, whether he's injured or not, probably would not have made the starting lineup, the call-up, sorry. And of course, we have, that is basically about it for the injured players. Now, another player I want to talk about is Ibrahim Osman, who plays for FC North Zealand, has just signed with Brighton. The deal will be made permanent in the summer, at the end of July. So, and he's going to be a Brighton and Hove Albion player coming from the summer onwards. And of course, he is a very key player, 19-year-old left winger, can play on both sides of the wing. Very, very energetic, very creative. So it tells you, it gives you an idea of what the manager is trying to do, in the team. Now he has brought back Fatau Isahaku, who had some struggles earlier on in the season, but now he came really good with Leicester City. And of course, coming back into the team in a competitive fixture, we would like to see if he can, raise his standard and try to improve upon, the performances that he's been putting in at the national team level, so that inconsistent performance would actually be put to bed. So let's see how it goes. Hopefully he has matured enough playing regularly at Leicester City. So of course, and then we have Enes Nyama also in the squad. With the names that you expect to see, we have Jiku coming through. Mohamed Salisu has recovered from an injury and is back into the team. We have a player like Abdul Mumin, who plays for Rayo Vallecano, massive centre back. It's always good to have him in the team, at that centre back position. Very, very good option in case any of the players get injured. So basically that is just about it. Of course, Kudus also in there. Partey also coming back is going to be good for us. And of course, he's called Edmond Addo, Elisha Owusu, that central midfield position. A lot of players, about 6 players in that, competing for just 2 positions. If assuming he's going to play a 4-2-3-1, there's going to be a double pivot, so only 2 central midfielders can start the game. So let's see who will partner Partey in that double pivot position. So it's going to be interesting. Thank you so much for staying with me here. The story is we are transitioning from an old experienced team to a very youthful dynamic squad. So some of the names going forward, you might not see them in the collapse, and it's begun with our captain Andre Dede Ayew. Hopefully a testimonial will be played for him somewhere in the future if he decides that he's going to retire from international football. Thank you so much for staying with me. Bye.